should be working, I think. Yeah. Can you check if all the sound is okay?
Let me see.
Actually, I'm gonna put on the music and I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. But you can check if everything is working and stuff. That's okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Only the music. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, can you try like talking over the music a bit and see if your voice is loud enough? Well, I go to the toilet. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm testing. I'm loud enough, I think. Maybe a bit loud. Are you here?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just doing something.
You were just making me huge.
Yeah, just so the stream can see you a bit. Like it's more, what do you call it? I don't know the adjective I'm looking for. It's more
Visible?
atmosphere inducing, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that's the word I was looking. Okay, you ready?
I think I am, yes.
Okay. The harsh light of the sun awakens you. Your senses awaken with them as you try to move your body. The taste of salt burns in your throat. You are thirsty. In the distance you can hear the flapping of wings, the chirping of birds, the wind rustling through some leaves. It all sounds so familiar, and yet so far away. As if you are just now waking up from a never-ending dream. As you sit up, you see you are on a beach. Although the sand feels soft at first, it soon starts to sting against your skin, as if 1,000 little daggers are trying to find their way into your soul. Your skin? It's still there. Was it once different? Has it not always been like this? In the distance you see a man standing at the shore, staring curiously at you. His hair is long and blonde, his face is smooth and harsh. He mustn't be more than 20 years old. Around his neck rests a necklace made of all kinds of symbols and glyphs. On his bare chest you can see a long wound. It looks to be only a few days old, as it is still covered with dried blood. He doesn't seem too bothered with it though. His pants seem to be made of some sort of studded leather. Cautiously, the man walks towards you. Your eyes turn inward.
His eyes? Or mine?
No, your eyes turn inward. 1 second. You see a landscape covered in ash. You see fire and destruction. You see Stick's scorched face among this apocalyptic nightmare. You see your own reflection in his eyes and shiver at the sight of your putrid skin, your fish-like features, the giant tentacle-like arm hanging to your side but not completely fusing with the rest of your body, as if you are a creature but half-created by some forgotten god. You have seen this before. A voice speaks from the back of your head. It's your voice. You could have prevented this. You caused this. Death is not a blessing. We have all been tricked. The gods do not know. Follow the whispers. You snap back from whatever just took over you and find yourself on the beach once more. The man, now not more than 5 meters away from you, calls out towards you. Who are you?
Biggs, is that you? How are you alive?
What did you call me? There's no stick here.
Your name was it? Aren't you Sticks?
I don't know who you're talking about. Are you delirious? Have you fallen off a ship? Where did you come from?
The last thing I remember, I was here and someone who looked just like you saved me. Where am I?
Show me your hands.
My hands?
What is under your robe?
My robe? I have nothing on me.
The man will squint his eyes at you. Prove it. Take off your robe. Turn around.
I'm just gonna leave my robe, but I'm not gonna take it off. See, I don't have anything on me. Who are you?
I'm the one asking questions. Where did you come from?
I don't remember.
How long have you been here?
I woke up here yesterday, so I don't know. I still don't know where here is.
As you look around, you can see you're on a beach. The vegetation around you is low. What should I call it? Mostly like pretty low vegetation. There's no big trees or anything around you. But as you look further inland, you can see there is a mountain range far in the distance, and before that is a thick forest. But as you are on the beach, you are exposed to all the elements. Soft breeze is kind of washing over you as you're sitting there. There is some recognition of this place as if you've been here before.
I'm just gonna look at this one and didn't the forest burn down yesterday? What happened?
Burn? There have been no burns here. It would take hell of a fire to light this forest on fire, so close to the sea.
There was a creature, something with giant wings and the volcano, and I'm just gonna point at the mountain there. It erupted.
Say that again, sorry. Out of character, I didn't hear.
And I just pointed at the mountain and said
Oh.
that volcano erupted.
Volcano? I think I would know if there was a volcano in this land. Are you sure you're doing quite okay?
I'm not sure actually. It seems so real. It happened so fast. I don't remember.
This creature you speak of, the one... describe it in more detail.
I couldn't see it from up close. I just saw giant wings and it like threw fire. I don't know. Many villages were attacked and so many people died.
You will see the man kind of grab towards the symbols that are hanging off of his neck, like he will clasp them in his hand and ask you what color were the wings.
Black.
You will see him kind of sigh with relief. Oh. Good, good. Now come with me. Walk before me. He will kind of make his way around you, making sure that you don't make any unexpected movements, and give you a shove forward.
Wait, you know that creature?
We all are his children, in a way.
Children? So confused.
He will push you forward.
Which way am I going?
Yeah, this way. I mean, we don't have to walk all the way, but he's walking you across the beach. It is a rare sight to see him in a dream like that. Did he say anything?
I just only saw destruction and death.
You should talk to people in my village who know more about this. I've never been the wisest among us.
Can you take me to them?
First, I want to know if you're trustworthy.
I am not here to hurt anybody. I don't know how I got here.
Scared dog might not wish to hurt anyone, but it might bite equally hard.
Trust me, I am not capable of fighting, and I just gonna lift my arms and showing that I have no weapons on me.
You do not seem like a warrior, yet you speak of destruction and fire. I have seen weirder things in these lands. Creatures who cannot control their inner impulses, their inner power. I would not wish to unleash something upon my village that I do not trust. However, as I said, I think it would be wise for you to meet the elders in my village. I think it best we make our way to a little encampment further on the beach. I will leave you there, and I will grab who I can, and we will come to you.
Oh, alright. I understand your concern. But I promise I won't hurt you or your village or even really.
I can see the kindness in your eyes. It is an uncommon sight here. Tell me, is there anything else you remember of your life or where you came from? Just anything at all that I might tell to the heads of our village?
I remember my hometown. Then I went to learn Elia or Helen or what was the island name?
Helen?
Helen. And I went to learn to Helen. Somehow ended up here. I don't remember.
I've never heard of an island by that name, but there are many islands out there. I'm sure one of them might be called that.
Do you? I mean, can you tell me what this place called? Or where is it located on the map or something to help me maybe?
Well, these are the holy sands. My village is, well, usually we just call it the village of the holy sand since we are the only clan that really matters here. As for the land that we are on, I do not presume, well, we have not given it a name as a whole. It would be weird to imagine someone ruling such a vast continent all by themselves.
Did you just say holy sand? I know this place. This is Helen. We are in Helen. How did I get back here? I'm so confused, and I'm just gonna continue walking.
Yeah, he will walk with you until eventually we'll walk across the beach a bit. There will be some dunes going upwards, and as you get over them, you will see there is a small, like, watchtower hut. It's just like a small wooden tower next to another really small hut. It's not really well made. It's just a few sticks in the sand, but it's enough for shelter if anyone is stationed out here. And well, the man will kind of push you forward into the hut and say, "You stay here. I will go get the others. If you're gone by the time I am back, I better never see you again afterwards. I trust you enough to leave you here, since I do believe you seek answers as well."
I promise I won't leave. Don't worry about it.
Well, while I leave you here, you seem thirsty. He will grab a small water. It's the same as last week. I forgot the name of it. He will leave some water for you, and head back to the village. Is there anything you want to do?
Thank you. Yeah, I would like to take out my book and like quickly like look back uh, for like a map of the island that I made when I was there.
While you were
Probably
in
at an
Helen?
island. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just to confirm that the Holy Sand is indeed part of Helen.
Yeah, I think. Did
Yeah, it
you?
is. I have the map.
Yeah, I can bring you to the map as well. So, I think this was.
Yeah.
Ignore all the other people on there.
Yeah, that's it's okay.
Why is it not changing on here? Yeah, you would know that there is a place called the Holy Sand, or like you would see on the map that you had made in your notebook. There is a place called the Holy Sand in Helen.
Can you also tell me the capital of the lower part of the island?
It's just called the capital of the Holy Sand.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so while I'm alone there, I'm just gonna confirm that this island is indeed Helen. And I wanna like look at my notes if I wrote anything from yesterday. At least my yesterday, that was the dream.
If you wrote anything yesterday that was new in the book,
Yeah.
would you have?
I think so. At least I think after I hunted a rabbit or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure that that night I wrote something into the book. It's not over.
Yeah, then you can find it in your book. You can, as you look and you go to the last page, what you have written is whatever happened that day. So you met this guy, you went into the village, then these earthquakes happened, this dragon came, fires bursted out everywhere. You wanted to go towards the volcano. You wrote down how you skinned some rabbits along the way, and then your note stopped.
So Matteo is just thinking to himself that so it wasn't a dream. Like, it must have happened in my book. I think that that's all Matteo is doing. Like, he's just wondering how he ended up here and why so much has changed since the dream or yesterday, or I don't know what was it. So it's just thinking time.
Yeah. Well, how long do you want to think?
Like until they get back.
Okay. Yeah, after about 3 hours, you will see that. Bring me back to that. I should have just logged in this. You can see that the person that guided you here is returning, but behind him, one other woman who seems to be holding like a long stick in her hand, and she too has many of the similar glyphs and stones and weirdly shaped like amulets around her neck. Besides that, she looks pretty normal. Brown hair that is kind of curled in the back. Pretty pale skin. Stands about as tall as you. slender, thin nose, stuff like that.
Also a human?
What?
Also a human or another race?
A human as well.
Okay. Good day. Thank you for coming back. I promised I wouldn't leave.
Stranger, I present to you one of the leaders of our village.
Thank you for coming out here. I'm actually very confused how I got here. I don't remember much, but I have been to this place.
You will see
multiple
the woman kind of interrupt you as she dashes towards you a little bit. She moves in a very flowing way. I should call it almost like sneaking or like almost like an animal. She's moving through the sands and kind of like swirling around you and like sniffing parts of you or like looking at certain parts of you before she speaks and asks or says, "Shh, quiet, quiet, quiet.
Okay.
What is the last thing that you remember?"
Well, technically, the last thing I remember is you scaring me.
No. Before that. What is the last thing you remembered before you woke up here on this beach?
A volcano erupting on this very island and it consuming me.
It was what?
And it's consuming me.
The volcano? It consumed you?
The lava that came out of it. There was also a giant dragon that attacked everybody and the forest was burned down. There was so much thing happening.
The dragon, did it say anything? Did it speak to you?
It didn't. I tried chasing him, but
Wait,
it
what's it?
ended.
Sorry, say that again?
I just tried chasing him and then it just ended like I said with the volcano.
Hmm.
Do you know this dragon?
Of course, Vidar, our Lord, our Savior, the one who created all of us.
Did you say Vidar?
Yes.
I know Vidar. I mean, not me, but I have met someone who is his follower.
Are we not all his followers?
Where I come from is not that well known, I would say.
The woman will laugh as if you just told something impossible to her. Well, you must be tired. You look tired. You're speaking nonsense. But this dream that you speak of, it is of importance. Is there anything else, a feeling or maybe something? What could it mean? What? There was nothing he said or nothing you saw that.
I just saw something so powerful and destroying everything and
These things he destroyed. What? Who were they? Did he kill people as well?
they were villagers and many villages, in fact, like not just one village, it burned down that whole forest, and so many people died, children too.
The people, what kind of people were they?
Like you,
Like us?
Yes, like you. And also, I'm just gonna point the other guy.
You'll see her expression change a bit from curiosity to slight concern as she continues to like move around and look at you, but you see she's thinking of something.
So do you pray to this Vidar that you speak of?
It
Is
is,
he your god?
he is God. He, what do you mean, our God? He's all of our gods. All
There
of ours God.
are there are so many different gods. There is the god of death, nature, life, even chaos. There's so many gods out there. Vidar is not the only one.
This nonsense you speak, I am I am glad that you say it to me. For if you would have said it to others, they would have had your head on a spike before you could have finished that sentence. I understand you come from a land that is not ours. However, denying the very truth of Idar is not something that we take lightly. There is but one God, and he is ours, as we are his. You shall see it.
Understand?
You shall see it yourself.
Do you often interact with your god? How does he speak to you?
Well, through dreams, as he did to you, showing images in our heads of what must be or what mustn't be. He speaks through the wind, through the sky, through the ocean, through everything.
Is there a way for me to talk to him again?
Oh, well, if it was that easy, everyone would do it, no? There are some in bigger villages than ours. Maybe the leaders of the Holy Sands themselves. There are rumors that they could speak to Vidar himself. However, no, it is not for a mere mortal man to do such a thing. The fact that you saw him in a dream alone is beyond imagination. It is. We haven't heard of such a tale in hundreds of years. It is only our great leader, as I said, in great leader of the Holy Sands. He's the one that can communicate with Vidar. That you could do such a thing is. I do not know what to do with this information.
Can you take me to your leader? Do you know his name? Maybe he's the one that I know as well.
I doubt you would know him. Not many people do. I'm sorry. I can't say that I know his name. He remains reclusive to the rest of us. He is more than just a person. He has been touched by Vidar. He knows the truth of everything. Okay.
Sorry. I I would still like to meet him if it's possible. If he don't have to take me to him personally, just get me close enough. I
I will
with the
not
girl.
allow someone that is in our custody to put a bad name upon our village. If your plan is to meet him,
I
then I will
never
not allow
said
it.
anything bad about you over there.
It does not matter if you say bad or good about him. It is not, as I stated before, it is not for us mortals to meet a man like that in person. How can you not understand it? He's the leader of the Holy Sands. He is, as I said, he's the one that Vidar reached out to.
I I have seen many powerful men and how should I say it? Um, like out of character, I don't know how to refer to like the ocean thingies, like the one I called the captain, and
The drowned ones, or
yeah, and also the like kraken kind of thing that gave me the warlock. Like I
yeah.
was just
It's, I mean, it's a lot of, you saw a lot of indescribable things, so they do not really
yeah,
have
that's a
a
good
name.
word. Yeah, trust me, I met a lot of powerful men and indescribable creatures. We've been through a lot.
I understand that you are from a land that is not from here. However, you shall see the truth soon enough, and I will not allow you to put a bad name on our village because of your strange customs. I'm afraid she will kind of nod to the person that brought you here in the first place, and he will attempt to. Well, actually, no. He will just put the point of his spear in your back. I'm afraid that you will have to stay here for the time being. This is not an act of. I am not trying to offend you. However, you seem more of a danger to yourself and to our village than you might think.
Hope that you will change your mind soon enough.
I am sure you will.
I'm just gonna nod.
Have you checked this man? She will look towards the warrior, and he will nod. And she will start leading you. Well, with a spear in your back, you'll be start getting led towards where she came from. She is silent while you're walking, as is the man that guided you there in the first place. Is there anything you want to say or do as you're walking through the sands? You can see the vegetation remains more or less the same. The dunes go up and down. The ocean stretches out endlessly. In the distance, you can see in the ocean itself there is some kind of village on poles that has been set up. There's little rafts coming out of it. It's not too far in the ocean. It's connected with planks to the mainland. But it seems that is the village that they are leading you to. It's not that big. From a rough estimation, if it is as big as it seems, there mustn't be more than 100 people or something living there. As it goes into the ocean, around the coast itself, there is like an expansion of it, if that makes sense. Like there is a wooden wall set up across the beach, so people could not come from inland and just walk into the village. They would have to go through some kind of gate.
Yeah. Well, all I'm gonna say is that I didn't know there were villages in the Holy Sand. I thought everyone lived in the capital.
Oh, us peasants cannot just go to the capital. I there's so much you still have to learn.
I I was there once.
Say that again. Sorry.
I was there once. I've been to the capital. I know, um, and I will just say the name of the turtle guy who told me. I don't have my notes, so I don't remember his name.
Hmm. Yeah, you can call him. I know no such man with that name, and I doubt highly, seeing the state that you're in, with the nonsense that you have been spewing, the denial of our God, wanting to meet our leader. I I doubt highly that you have been to our capital.
I'm just gonna stay silent. I see that they are too like, stubborn, or I don't know how to describe them.
Hmm.
Like they are not listening to me at all.
As you continue walking, you notice that the wind has been picking up a bit. The leaves are, or the little brushes on the side of the dunes are rustling a bit heavier than before. Your hood is kind of flowing everywhere. But as you know, you don't look like an eldritch creature right now, so they do not. They are not surprised to see like parts of your face or body or arms.
Are they surprised by my ears?
Your what?
My ears, because I'm a half elf.
Oh, right. I'll give them a check to see if they notice. Don't have their token. Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the guide behind you has been paying close attention to you. So as the wind moved through your cloak, he does notice one of your ears kind of poking out at some point, and he will call for a halt and go to
Yeah,
whisper
what?
something in the ear of the woman. You cannot hear what they're saying. You see the woman nod, and the man will go behind you once more, push the point in your back to continue walking.
Is everything okay?
Yes, yes, no problem, the woman says. You can see the man. The man looked a bit worried as he came back from whispering to the woman, and you can feel the point of his spear dig into your skin a bit harder than before.
Can I roll inside to maybe check if they are more like scared or
Sure, yeah.
or
Oof, that is pretty good. Yeah, even though the woman talked calmly and well, said calmly that you can continue walking now, you notice a flicker of fear in her eyes as well. With the man, it was a bit more obvious, as I said, with the spear shaking a bit more or pushing a bit harder. But even with the woman, you can see a small flicker of fear in her eyes as like her eyes cross yours. Nobody. Besides that, she remains calm.
yeah, I'm just gonna say that don't don't be scared. I'm not here to hurt you or anyone.
They don't respond at this point. Unless there is anything else you want to say.
I'm just gonna try talking to them again. Like, have you ever seen anyone like me?
The woman thinks, weighs her words a bit, and says, "There are many like you all across the land. Those who are delirious or confused. It is not always easy for everyone to adjust to the truth that Vidar has shown us."
What is this truth you are talking about?
The truth, the, the beauty of the earth, the reason why we were created, our creation itself, what it is to be human. The importance that lays in our being.
And
The-
as she says that, she's gonna remember what, or at least parts of what Bidon has said to me. Like, you mean freedom?
Mhm.
I'm just looking at her reaction.
Yes, yes, that is a big part of it, of course.
Just gonna nod and not say anything else.
See, I knew you would grow to understand. There is no need to resist. Um,
Not resisting.
you continue walking. Anything else you want to say?
No.
It keeps going. Well, then eventually you will reach the village. Well, you will reach the gates of the village. So you're still on the beach itself. You can, as I said, the village itself goes a bit into the water. However, she will push you towards a small wooden hut within the gates. Well, I'll describe a bit as you enter the village first. You can see there are two other humans carrying similar spears as the man that is pushing you forward. Both of them too have blonde hair. They look pretty muscular, wearing studded leather as well. They look at you pretty harshly, seeing that as you are being walked in like a prisoner, they do not have a good reputation of you. That's the way to say it. As you walk, as you are leaded into the village, you can see in the distance some children playing, some people fishing at the sea or coming back as it is nearing evening. Maybe some fish falling out of a basket and someone quickly running back to put them back. You can see people are... It must be a harsh life to live here, but people are surviving. As I said, the village has around 100 people or something in it, so it is surviving enough to exist here at least. But before you can look any further, you are pushed towards this smaller hut next to the wall. But well, you're inside the wall at this point, but it is stationed next to the wall, I should say. And you're pushed into this hut that's about like 10 meter by 10 meter or 10 meters squared, and you can see there are two other people sitting there as well. Both of them have like a makeshift or just like rope against binding their arms together. The man having the spear in your back will call out to you and say, "Give me your hands."
Do you want to do the same to me?
The woman will speak up. As I said, It is not. It is not meant as a. I'm not trying to antagonize you. I just think that you are not in a state right now to act very soundly. That is why I think it is best that you stay in here for a while until you understand the way things are and the way our the way the world works over here. That you understand that we are not in the land that you come from, that you have to conform to how life is here.
How
Please,
long did I have to stay like this?
until you understand the truth. For some it takes mere days, for some it takes weeks, for others months or years. I can't say how long it will take for you. Please do not make this any harder than it is.
Just gonna and be- what do I say, like give them my hand and just say that I hope you won't regret it later.
I'm sure I will not. And she will start binding your hands together. And the man or the warrior that you met on the beach will kind of push you down in a corner of the hut somewhere. You can see the hut is built on sand, so the ground is, well, at this point there have been so many people in here that it's kind of like this hard, like it's the hard part of the sand. It's not very pleasant, but it could be worse. You can see there's like a makeshift toilet in the corner of the room, and some like water, or like a big, what do you call it, bucket of water standing in at the corner of the room as well. Food will come to you later today. Um, yeah, stay well. Is there anything else you wish to know?
I won't answer them.
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, I won't answer them.
Oh, okay. She will nod to you, and the door will close. It will get dark in the hut really quickly, as outside the sun is also going down. You can see the two other people in the hut are kind of muttering to themselves. One of them is in the corner, kind of clasping at a rope around his wrists, and kind of like trying to get it to his mouth, trying to bite in it, but he can't really lift it all the way. You can see he's kind of struggling with that. While the other one, sitting near the middle of the room, he seems in peace, whispering something to himself.
And how long have you been here? Just talking to both of them.
No immediate answer will come. You can see the man in the middle continues to whisper to himself, and one in the corner continues to claw at the ropes.
You understand me?
Vidar will save us. Do not worry, child. Vidar will save us. The man in the middle of the room. Well, it kind of emanates from his whispering as he continues in between the words spoken towards you.
Are you a follower of Vidar as well?
We are all we are all children in the eyes of Vidar.
Why why are you locked up in here?
We we have sinned in his eyes. We we have not yet understood his full capacity, his full power. He still has so much to teach us. We must learn together.
Can you tell me what sin you have committed?
As I said, the sin of not embracing Vidar in the way he should. We have not. We 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 need to learn. We need to. We have so much more to learn. You can see the man starting to get upset a bit as you are pressing him with these questions.
I'm just gonna back away from him and turn to the other guy. Like, and what about you?
What? Who are you?
It it doesn't matter right now. I'm asking you, why are you locked up in here?
Is, is this another trick? Is this?
Right?
I'm sorry. I wasn't clawing at the. I I I I'm happy here. I do not want to. I do not want to go. I am happy here. I promise. Don't tell them.
Are are you sure I
Yes,
can
yes,
help you?
of course, I'm sure. Of course, I'm sure. You can see him. He will fall to his knees and put his hands like in a praying position before him. Vidar will save us. Vidar will save us. I promise. I promise. I'm sure.
Just gonna turn away, and as I do so, I'm just gonna say, Vidar is not who you think he is.
The man in the middle, sitting in the middle of the room, will speak up and say, "How dare you? How dare you speak his name? Such blasphemy. You have not even learned the beginning of it. You have not even started to see the truth. Do not denounce that which you do not know.
Not praising what you do not know.
I know him well enough by now. We have been taught. We have seen the truth. Is it not so?" He will talk to his friend. Yes, 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 we have seen the truth. We have seen the truth, I promise. I promise. I believe.
I have seen his doings, his corruption.
That which you call corruption, we call freedom.
Freedom is a lie. Knowledge is the key.
What did you just say?
I won't respond to them and just sit in the opposite corner.
Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is the key. You can hear the man start whispering to himself, your words echoing through the hut. Knowledge is the key.
Is my and I know that it's tied up, but can I still do and gestures and things like that?
Can you still do what?
Hand gestures.
You can, well, yeah, your hands are just tied together, so you can still, like, your You're free to like move your hands. They're just like put together. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like so, like you can still like pick up the bucket and drink some water if you want and stuff. It's just kind of hard to move around.
Can I like bring the bucket of water next to me and while hiding in the corner, like not facing them, use shape water to create a kind of knife out of it or something like that to cut the ropes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a perception because you want to face away from them so they don't notice, right?
Yeah.
Almost.
What?
The man sitting in the middle of the room will snap his eyes towards you as you start moving. Tell me what it looks like as you're creating this knife out of the water in the bucket.
Yeah. Like string of water just coming out of the bucket, like kind of floating, taking the shape of kind of like a knife or something sharp, or like a shard, I should say. And it starts hardening as it goes into ice. And I use that to cut off my ropes.
You can see the man will freeze, and his eyes will start to glow with a faint red glow. What did you just do?
You said that you believe in freedom. Just doing what you guys do.
What did you just do? You can see the shine in his eyes becoming brighter and brighter.
Do I notice? I mean, do I remember this kind of shine? Or has Mato even seen the shine? Or
Yeah, roll me a, what is best for memory again?
history?
Yeah, roll me history is okay. See if you can remember anything. Yeah, you remember seeing a glow similar like this. Um, whenever, well, I don't remember exactly all the times that you spent with Jax. However, whenever he would do something out of the ordinary, never something strange would happen.
So I recognize it as something like powerful.
Hmm?
So do I recognize it as something powerful?
Yes, definitely. Every time, the only times you remember Jack's eyes glowing like this is when something, when something happened that you did not anticipate or did not expect to come from him.
Okay. Calm down, I won't do anything. I didn't mean to startle you, I'm just
Answer
gonna
me.
wait for them.
Why did you do that?
Because I don't wanna be tied down. I'm still gonna wait for them here. They cannot draw me.
You can see his whole body slowly start shaking back and forward. He will whisper, "You could have prevented this. You caused this. Death is not a blessing. We have all been tricked. The gods do not know. Follow the whispers. And as his words echo, silence falls. His body starts shaking heavier. His eyes turn bright red, and the man lunges towards you. Can you roll me initiative?
Oh, okay.
Well, I assume that the man will go first. I'm gonna start.
Yeah, maybe. But who knows? Maybe you can try rolling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a token.
And do you have your peace break?
You what?
Have you peace?
P?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a small break before the combat starts.
Amber?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. 1 second.
He didn't say that he had horns.
Well, he does. It's totally not because I just had a token where he has horns.
Mm-hmm.
He has horns as well, okay. I just forgot to describe it.
Yeah,
Just
the bad
imagine his
DM report.
horns grow out of his head along with the glowing eyes. And the man lunges towards you. And he goes first and just tries to, well, his hands are still tied together, so he's gonna try to put his arms around your neck and just strangle you with a rope. So he's just gonna try to grab you. So can you make me an opposed strength check?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Okay. The man will lunge towards you, try to put his arms around your neck, but you will push him away with ease. You can tell he's been in here a long time. His strength has mostly left him, but he will quickly turn his head back towards you and growl at you in a way that seems no longer human.
is it my turn?
Yep.
I'm just gonna tell him we don't have to do this.
You started this. I will finish it. You have doomed us all.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch Water on him.
Mm-hmm. Can you link what it does?
I can't because I lost all my improved spells, but I can read
Can
it
you
for
say? Yeah. Can you say what it does?
you. Yeah. You create a watery hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature. You assail it with a watery tendril. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 elemental damage and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. The tendrils drag the target to the ground, making it rooted for 1d4 rounds. It may attempt to break out every round if it can succeed a DC 10 strength check.
Okay. And that's an
And it
automatic
will
hit.
also take an action for him. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
And I assume the bucket has 2 gallons of water in it.
Yeah, I think with that you will finish the bucket up.
Okay. Wait, how do I?
Just roll a d8. No, I think.
I assume
yeah.
that it hits.
Yep, that will hit him.
Okay, and
For wait, is it 1d8 or 2d8?
it is 1d8. Oh, okay, so let me reroll it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's more somehow.
Okay. And let me roll a 1d4. And so he takes 8 points of damage and rooted for 3.
Okay. Tell me what it looks like as the tendrils come from the ground, grasping towards them.
Yeah, I assume I'm just gonna make kind of like a hand movement from the bucket towards the man, and as I do so, all the water from the bucket comes out and quickly snaps onto him, and then like I don't know how to describe it, but launches into the ground and starts pulling him down.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like a vine.
Okay. Yeah. It happens. The tendrils shoot up, grab him by the arms and legs, and he's trying to grasp to your it's trying to get closer to you, but he cannot move. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, not really. I can't do much.
Okay. Well, as it becomes his turn, he will try to break out with a successful strength check. He can break out.
Yeah. Okay.
You will see the fire in his eyes burn a bit brighter as his muscles tense, and he will easily rid himself from the tentacles, breaking them apart, and the water seeps into the sand, never to be seen again. Can he still? I think he can still act. Well, that
it will take its action, so yeah,
it
he can
takes it
move and
action.
things like that.
Okay. Yeah, he will move towards the door of the hut, making sure that you cannot escape, and will have to go through him as he prepares to lunge at you once more. You can see the other person in the hut is just sitting quietly in the corner still. It's almost as if they are in some sort of trance at this point, praying to Vidar.
Mhm.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Can I Mm. I wanted to cast Arms of Adar, but I'm not sure if I have my Warlock powers here.
You want to try to?
Yes? Do I have to roll anything for that?
What does it say?
It doesn't need to roll, it just does things.
Oh yeah, okay, make it. Erupt from you, better yeah. Can you roll me a D100 as you try to cast it? You feel your left arm, was it?
Yeah.
You feel your left arm pulsing with power coming from deep within yourself. Before you know it, your arm itself will tear open, the skin will burst, and from it will erupt this black, slimy tentacle that will shoot forward and sweep basically in a wide arc around you, hitting any and all creatures in the hut, including the man praying in the corner. You will see him get smacked against the side of the hut instantly, killing him. The man in the middle, however, is smacked to the side. You can see blood coming, or like he's coughing up blood as he's hit in the stomach. Can you roll me damage to see if he remains standing?
Does he need to... I mean, he needs to take a strength saving.
Oh, it's only on a failed save.
Yeah. I'm gonna successfully takes.
Okay,
I
definitely takes the damage. Actually, then maybe the man in the corner did survive. Let me see. And what's the DC?
I don't know, it doesn't have these.
It should say on your
No, I mean, it's...
character.
Wait, where do I see it?
On your character sheet, I think. Pretty sure it says like your. Let's see. But I'm opening a random character sheet to see what it should say. Pretty sure. Yeah, it says like. Oh, but it's not on your character sheet, or is it?
Like... Wait, let me take a...
Oh, it doesn't say. Well, then we'll just take.
Should I just roll up strength and let it be done?
Just a. Yeah, maybe, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, just roll a post strength check to see how strong. Okay. Well, I'll still take the natural one as a failure. But yeah, the man in the corner does get hit to the back of the hut, but somehow remains standing as just the air is like kind of punched out of him. And you will see him, or you will hear him start to pray louder towards Vidar. Please save us. Vidar, please save us. Vidar, I am sorry. I'm sorry.
And how is the crazy man looking?
You roll damage?
Yeah, that's 7. So he took 15 hits of
As I said, he was coughing up blood already. And just as you think he would collapse against the wall of the hut, his eyes will grow brighter even more. And he will prepare to lunge towards you. You can see at this point the red energy is flowing all throughout his body, up from his legs, from his arms, through his eyes. It's as if it's consuming him from the inside. Is it the end of your turn?
Yeah, it is. I'm just probably very shocked at this point, like what's happening and like how I imagine it. It's like Mato didn't want this, or something else that made him do this. But yeah, this is the end of my turn.
Well, once more, he will try to grab you. This time, not by your neck, but just try to. He will just try to like launch on top of you and grab your waist. Can you roll me an opposed strength check? Yes, this time he will manage to grab you, and you can feel the energy that is pulsing out of him, trying to make its way into you. You can
Can
feel.
can I do shield?
What does it do?
You reflect all attacks that. Oh, never mind. That missed you, so never mind. So I'm not doing anything.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, as I said, the energy starts flowing through you, and can you roll me a D100? Okay. You then can you roll me a D43?
So very specific.
5. Okay. Then can you roll me a D13? Then can you roll me a D16, please? And then a D3, lastly. Okay. As the energy pulses through you, memories start to fill your head. Memories that are not your own. Memories of someone else. The man before you hugs you tighter. You can see flashes of a village, friends, of people from another time or maybe another world completely. You do not recognize them. You do not recognize their race. You do not recognize their customs or their flags or anything like that. The man started shaking violently, as if his soul is being ripped out of his body and being infused into yours. At this point, you will hear his voice in your head. Please, don't do this. You can answer if you want.
What happened to you? What's happening?
Please, don't do this.
How do I make it stop? Don't want this.
You can try to roll me a wisdom check if you want. If you want to try to resist what is happening. You could have saved us. You could have prevented this. You could have saved us. Do not let in. Follow the whispers. Follow the whispers. The voice will echo away. The man, or what was once a man before you, will stop his hugging. Before you lies but an empty husk of a human being. There's no eyes where his eyes would have once been. His skin is grey. His hair has fallen out and gone black. He has shrunken down to or what is left of him looks like it is but half a human. The whispers in the corner of the room have stopped. As you can see, the man trembling in fear. Your tentacle arm slowly recedes back into your arm or into your body as the flesh that's surrounding it stitches back up.
Wait, sorry, just try to correct that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
which one was the dream and when did we get back to the real life?
What do you mean?
Like you said that I saw a dream of a man hugging me, and then the sword thingy happened, and I'm
I don't know.
confused.
I mean, you saw that wasn't the dream. That was all in real life. It was you just saw like the flashes of someone else's life. That was the dream image that you saw. If that makes sense.
Okay, I thought that it was all part of the dream.
Oh no, it was only the. It was only the. What did I describe? The images of like the friends and the people that you don't know and stuff. That is what you saw.
Okay.
Flashes of, but what happened in the tent, what happened with the man before you, all happened in real life, or at least the life that you know to be real.
Okay, so the old man died basically.
Yeah, the old man is the one that
Okay.
that melted, or that
Okay.
that got his got reduced to but a husk of like himself, basically.
Then I'm just gonna turn to the other guy. Like, I didn't mean this to happen, but fate now lies with me. I won't hurt you, don't worry, and I'm just gonna give him a. I mean, the spear guy didn't take away anything from me, right?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna kneel down next to this other guy and give him a potion of healing.
But are you a god?
I'm not a god. Drink it, please.
What did you
Forget
say?
what happened.
You cut out. So.
I said that I'm not a god. Just drink this and forget whatever happened here.
Well, how should I? How can I remember you? You said Vidar is. You the things you said about Vidar. I see now. You were right. What we have is not freedom. What you have. What you just showed me. Please, teach me.
I'm just gonna like push the potion into his hand, and as he's drinking it, I wanna take out my arcane focus and just like hold it against his head top of his head and just trying to not make him learn, but or teach him something, just maybe show him some very basic kind of magic or just the idea of magic or how he can learn it. Things like that, like just the basics of controlling magic. If I can do that.
You can. And as you do so, you will feel as if a weight has lifted off your shoulders. You will see, or your eyes will go inwards once more. You will see Stick's burned face lying among the ashes of the volcano. And you will see, or you will feel, that memories slowly begin to ebb away as if it was hundreds or thousands of years ago that it happened. And as you leave the hut, find yourself in an unfamiliar place. The walls are made of some kind of clay or stone. The houses around you are built differently, different style, different place. The people look similar, some of them wearing chainmail at this point, some of them wearing swords to their sides. And I think that is where we will end today's session.
I really like what you are doing so far with Rome.
I hope you enjoyed. Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
I'll end the stream first, I think. Future me, who is the only one who watches this. Future me, thank you for watching. And yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, bye bye.